With Pokémon Legends ZA just around the corner, I thought it was about time to travel back into the past, to the region of Hisui. We've seen that Alpha Pokémon will be available in Lumio City, and what better way to commemorate the release of this game than by shiny hunting some Alphas of our own. Throughout the 5 locations in the Hisui region, there are an abundance of these plus-size Pokémon, and they can be shiny hunted through a variety of methods, including map checks, massive mass outbreaks, and soft resets. Today, we'll be doing them all. Before we get into the shiny hunting, let me explain how this method works. In each area, there are a certain amount of static Alpha Pokémon. No matter how many times you check the map, these Pokémon will always be the same, and will always be Alphas. A map check consists of entering a location and flying around the whole map, looking at each of these static spawns to see if any of them are shiny. That seems easy enough, right? Well, since you are exploring a large portion of the area, there is a high chance that a normal Pokémon will be shiny. With the shiny charm and research level 10, most of the Pokémon had a 1 in 819 chance of being shiny. However, I had perfected the Pokédex tasks for Rapidash, Luxio, Staravia, Snorlax, and Toxicroak, bringing their shiny odds to 1 in 585. To prevent boredom and burnout, I decided that I would check a location 50 times, and then move on to the next one. This significantly increases the pool of Alpha Pokémon, making for a nice surprise when we eventually get the shiny. With that said, it's time to head to the Obsidian Fieldlands. The Alphas I wanted the most here were Rapidash, Snorlax, and Luxio, while I really didn't want Infernape or Graveler. But what did we find? Okay, well, here's the Geodude. I'm nature guessing, I'm going to go with Hasty, and it is Adamant. Here we have an Adamant Geodude. Shiny Wurmple. Okay, that's I had to think about that for a second. Get in the ball. It's a really nice shiny. I don't know if I've actually ever found one before. Okay, wait, no. Don't run away, I have not saved. Okay, well that is shiny number 2 in 2 runs. And if we don't get anything else, let's check it out back in camp. So here it is, shiny Wurmple. And nature guesses. I'm gonna go... I'll do the one before, so Adamant. And shiny Wurmple is Naughty. Oh. Shiny Dustox. 5 runs after the previous one. And it's an evolution of Wurmple. And it did not catch. Okay, we caught it. So let's see if there's anything else on this run. If not, see you back at the start. Okay, we have shiny Dustox. And nature guess, I'm going to go with Hardy. It is Rash. We're a Rash shiny Dustox. Ooh. Shiny Drifloon. Where's it gone? Is it coming back? Oh, there it is. Okay. Oh. Thought I lost that then. Okay, there we go. Shiny Drifloon. That is run number 11. If we don't get anything, I'll see you back at camp. Okay, here we go. Shiny Drifloon. Nature guess, I am going to say. Serious. Bold. Okay, well, I'm 0 for 4 on these nature guesses. Nope. Okay, Shiny Weasel. 2 resets after the last one. Please catch. Okay, there we go. Not a very interesting one, but if we don't get anything else, see you back at camp. Okay, shiny number 5 is Weasel, and I think it has a brave nature. Does it? No, it does not. It is an impish Weasel. Yep. Oh. Shiny Luxio. That was only a few after the one before. Okay. Which I forgot to record. Oh. Okay, getting the ball first because Luxio is annoying to deal with. It did. Okay, well, if I don't get anything else, see you back at camp. And here is the 7th phase, Luxio. And I'm going, nature guesses, I'm going to say it's a hardy Luxio. No, wrong again. I mean, there's only 25, so surely I'll get it right once. That's a shiny Baneri. If only it was the Alpha Lopunny just over there. Please catch. It did. Okay, so that's actually it's a really nice shiny. So I'll, if I don't get anything, see you back at camp. As per usual. Okay, Baneri makes number 8, and it isn't a yellow shiny. And this time I'm going bold. Mild. We're still never going to get this, apparently. With 8 shinies in the Fieldlands, it was straight over to the Crimson Islands. Despite it being one of my favourite areas in Legends Arceus, I was not looking forward to hunting here. One of these static alpha spawns is Pachirisu. If you're a long-time viewer of the channel, you may know that I already have 3 shiny alpha Pachirisu. No dex perfection, no hunting, just pure unluckiness. Now, I could have simply skipped over the static spawn, but where's the fun in that? Like with the Fieldlands, I had alphas that I really wanted. These were Toxicroak, Tangrowth, and Licky Licky. On the flip side, I didn't want Pachirisu, or Hippowdon. These map checks ended up being quicker than the Fieldlands, making me confident that I'd get through the 50 quite fast. What was that? Was it the Paris? Was it you? It is. Oh god, I've got the alpha on me. Okay, quickly grab and run. Okay, that's the first one. On the first run of the Crimson Islands. Oh, if we don't get anything, meet back at camp. Okay, here we have a very non-shiny looking Paris. And nature guesses, I'm going to say that this is an impish Paris. Quirky. Okay, I think we're getting just about every single different nature. There has not been any that are the same. Oh. Okay, that's a It's another Paris, right next to the Alpha Raichu. But a shiny is a shiny, even though it's a horrible one. There we go. Well, that was the last Alpha, so we'll be right back at camp. Okay, here's the second Paris. And I'm going to go with Bold Nature. I got it! Finally! Only took 10 attempts. Oh, another one next to the Alpha. At least Teddiursa has a nice shiny. But I would have much preferred it to be the Ursaring. Okay, we caught it, and we run. Okay, this Teddiursa, I think, is very serious Teddiursa. It's mild. Quite the opposite. I mean, it's definitely fitting. Oh. Again, another one, just next to an Alpha. The next run as well. I definitely threw one of those. Okay, that's not the right place. Shiny Carnivine. Not a very noticeable shiny. And I've got a massive frog running after me. Okay, the 12th shiny is a Carnivine. And nature, going Bashful. It's lonely. That is very, very sad. We have a lonely Carnivine. Oh. Shiny Krogunk. Very nice shiny. And of course it's angry at me. Please just get in the ball. Okay, it did. Didn't get anything else. Oh. Sit back at camp. Oh my god! Oh my god! Shiny Alpha Rhyhorn. This is the same run as that Krogunk as well. Oh. That's so cool. I mean, it definitely has noticed me. Well. Oh my god. I should have saved. That's so cool. It's definitely not one that was on my radar. Come on. We caught it. That's amazing. Shiny Alpha Rhyhorn. Run number 82. That's not what I meant to do. Okay, I'll check the rest of the Alphas. And then we'll see it back at camp. So we have Shiny Krogunk with a nature that I'm going to guess is adamant. Quirky, okay. And then the big one, Shiny Alpha Rhyhorn. I'm going bold nature. Timid. That's quite nice, isn't it? Let's see this thing though. Here it is, Shiny Alpha Rhyhorn. It's so big. It's definitely a nicer shiny than I thought it was, because I don't think I've seen that many. It's a lot better than Rhydons, at least. So with that done, it's time to move on to another method. With 82 map checks in all, a total of around 1,500 Alpha Pokemon were seen. While that may seem like bad luck, phasing 13 times definitely balanced that out. I certainly didn't expect Rhyhorn, of all things, but it's certainly a nice shiny. The next method I wanted to do is widely considered the easiest way to get shiny alphas, and involves massive mass outbreaks. Of course, I'm talking about permutation hunting. It's somewhat of a confusing method, and I'm sure there are better guides on how to do it online. So here's the shortened version. Firstly, you locate a massive mass outbreak, and find an outbreak with a second horde of alphas. Then, you use a combination of knocking out and catching Pokémon in the first horde, to change the Pokémon that spawn after. To track these combinations, I use this table, which I'll link in the description. It may seem complicated, but really, the C means catch, and the KO means knockout. The different colours of KOs represent the different multi-battles that you need to partake in. Simple. With that said, I moved on from Rhyhorn and immediately found a massive mass outbreak, with multiple second hordes. Ooh. You know what? I think this would be a good one to do permutations for. Unless we get the shiny now. Okay, we didn't. Okay, so let's set up those permutations and see if we can get it. Now, this Drifloon outbreak only had 8 Pokemon in the starting horde. This means that there were only 25 possible combinations, and around 150 chances to get a shiny alpha. With that said, I sat down, ready for the hunt to take a long time, or to have to move on to a different outbreak. What? Permutation 3? Huh. I mean, that was certainly a quick one. It has been about 30 minutes since I found the shiny Alpha Rhyhorn. Can I wait? I'm gonna catch all the other ones. Shiny Alpha Drifloon. 3 permutations. I mean, let's catch it. The lovely sparkles. It's a lot bigger than I thought it would be for a final evolution. I do not want to kill it. I use a jet ball. And we caught it. That is crazy. Shiny Alpha Drifloon. Just like that. Well, that was certainly unexpected. That has to be one of the shortest shiny alpha hunts I've ever done, being less than 30 minutes after Rhyhorn. With that, I decided to set the game down for the rest of the day, certain that my luck couldn't get any better. The last method of this video has been around since the dawn of shiny hunting. From the starter Pokemon in Gold and Silver, to the Terra Pokemon in Scarlet and Violet, there has always been a way to reset your game and re-roll the Pokemon in front of you. This can be used in Legends Arceus to hunt a selection of static alpha Pokemon, and here's how it works. There are certain alpha Pokemon in each area that won't spawn when a massive mass outbreak also appears. If the desired alpha spawn is taken over by an outbreak, simply clear the outbreak and save your game. Upon closing and reopening the game, the alpha Pokemon should be there. After each reset, you'll notice that this Pokemon is different, whether that be a change in gender, level, or even shininess. To get the shiny, simply reset your game over and over and over again. Now, there are some drawbacks to this method. Firstly, the alpha is not the only spawn in the area. This means that there is a very real chance of phasing. Secondly, the Switch changed soft reset hunting quite drastically. On all of the previous consoles, there were button combinations to restart your game without actually having to close it. However, on the Switch and Switch 2, you have to close out your game and reopen it, taking almost double the amount of time. To get to odds, it would take around 10 hours. But what alpha will we be hunting? I wanted to hunt in a location where we haven't been to yet, which narrowed it down to the Cobalt Coastlands and Coronet Highlands. There are quite a few good alphas in these areas, including Chansey, Mothim, and Octillery in the coastlands, and Gudra, Probopass, and Gligar in the highlands. Ultimately, it was Probopass that caught my eye the most, and with that, there was nothing left to do but start the hunt. Okay. Shiny Bronzong. That's the first phase, and we're nearly at odds. But you know, I'm not going to catch it. Every time I sacrifice one, it's going to bring the shiny energy towards the alpha. So we just reset over it. While phasing is usually a good sign, having a shiny so close to odds makes me wonder how long it would take before anything else showed up, let alone the Probopass. Luckily, we didn't have to wait too long for the next shiny. Oh my god. Oh my god. 942. There it is. Alpha. Shiny Alpha Probopass. Okay, that is... It's a nice shiny. I mean, I didn't expect to be getting it for a while since the Bronzong wasn't too long ago. That's not... Okay, let's get into a battle quickly. Could have saved again. That's it. That looks so cool. Okay, well, nothing to do except jet ball it. And of course it doesn't catch first ball. Okay, where are my gloves? Two. Backstrike. Go away, Bronzong. And we've caught it. That is the final shiny apple we need. 942 encounters was really good, considering it was only 247 since the Bronzong. A great shiny, and one of my favourite Hoenn Pokemon. With that, we have all three shiny alpha Pokemon. Amazing shinies all around, and a great way to show off the various methods of hunting in this beautiful game. Don't worry though, I will certainly be coming back to Legends Arceus. After all, I still have 3 more shiny alpha Pachirisu to find. See you in Kalos!